This week didn't go as planned. I wanted to work on the 3D rendering challenge, but then I got my very first Fiverr commission. Super exciting, but also completely unexpected. So here's how I balanced both, and why animating my challenge entry is way harder than I thought. Hey, I'm Celsner Arts, and this week was a bit chaotic in the best way possible. I originally planned to dive deep into the rendering challenge by Punisher, but suddenly I got my first commission on Fiverr. It was such a cool experience, but it also meant shifting priorities. Still, I made progress on my animation, and I think it's finally time to share what I've envisioned for this challenge. The theme for the challenge is Chasm's Call, and as soon as I heard the word Chasm, I had a very specific picture in mind. A huge creature slowly emerging from below, something terrifying yet mesmerizing. My main inspirations were Subnautica's deep-sea creatures and an MMO trailer I watched a while ago, where this massive beast loomed out of the darkness. Since all of that combined sounds incredibly eerie, I wanted to lean into the unsettling atmosphere. So I set the scene in the middle of a stormy ocean where this creature will rise from the waves and completely consume a boat, kind of like the sandworms from Dune. In the foreground, a lighthouse keeper rushes outside, helplessly watching the disaster unfold. It's a bit dark, but that's the feeling I got when I heard Chasm. So, on to actually making this happen. Animating my character has been a struggle. I'll be honest, I have really basic self-taught animation skills, and my anatomy knowledge isn't much better. And in my first attempt, you can definitely tell that. I wanted to use Cascator to make the whole process as easy as possible, but I've only ever played around with it casually. When it came to animating something that was actually going to be used, I hit a wall. But thanks to the Fiverr commission, I had to take breaks between my animation attempts. That turned out to be a blessing, because every time I came back, I could see new mistakes I hadn't noticed before. And what also helped was getting a fresh pair of eyes looking over it, or in this case even two. I was on a call with friends and showed them what I was working on, and they helped resetting my approach. I also got myself a really solid running cycle reference that helped a lot. I'll link that in the description. One thing I made sure of was keeping the ground mesh as a distance reference, so I didn't accidentally make my character float or run off the building. It's still a work in progress, but at least it's moving in the right direction. Pun definitely intended. So yeah, this week was a mix of unexpected wins and frustrating but necessary learning moments. I'm so excited about my first Fiverr commission, and even though my animation skills need work, I can see progress in that regard as well. Next, I want to finish the animation sequence and work on the character, so stay tuned for that. If you're also working on the Chasm's Call challenge, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how you approach it. And if you want to see how my challenge entry turns out, don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. See you in the next one.